guys, I've missed you. First things first, we're going to pull up the hair, and then we're going to start with our B6 Prep Spray from Urban Decay. I absolutely love this stuff. I think it does a great job of keeping down the redness. And then I'll go in with the Cover FX Mattifying Primer. This is just a sample size of it. I'm kind of trying to see what I think of it, but I do prefer a mattifying primer with the foundation that I'm going to use. You'll see in just a minute what I mean. Done! And then I'm going in with the MAC Pro Longwear, what is this? An eyeshadow base, basically. And this is in the color Soft Ochre. It's a Pro Longwear paint pot, that's what it is. And I'm just taking any concealer brush. This is the Sigma brush. This is the E60 to blend this in all over my eyelid. This is just going to keep the eyeshadow in its place where it belongs and even out the redness that I have on my eyelids. Come on closer. And then we're going to take the soft brown MAC eyeshadow with any big round fluffy brush and just get that all over the eyelid. I'm going all the way up to the brow bone. As you can see, I'm not being precise with this whatsoever. It's just kind of messy. Messy can be good sometimes because then it's easy. So this is just going to give a little bit more of a transition with the two colors that we're going to be using in just a second. And so once I have that all over the eyelid, I'm going to take the MAC Fix Plus Prep Spray. And the reason why I'm using this on my eyeshadow on my lid is just because it's going to give it a much more like metallic, much more shiny look, and that's really what I'm going for here. And I am using the E55 shader brush by Sigma. And then you saw the gold color from the Nars Eyeshadow Duo that I'm using, and I'm just taking this and patting it all over the lower portion of my eyelid. You can bring it up higher. I don't like to because the way that my eyelids fold, it will, after a while, bring the eyeshadow up towards the top of my eyelid, which is not really a good look. So I usually do try to keep it a little bit lower just so that when I wear it throughout the day, it won't be all over my eyelid. And then once we're done patting this all over the eye, I'm going to take an angled brush from Sigma. I'm not sure what the name of it is. Just kidding. It's the E70. And I'm going to take the color Texture by MAC and just kind of put this really into the crease. I'm not going to bring it up as high as I did for the soft brown. This is just going to give it a little bit more dimension so that it blends a little bit easier and it doesn't look like just like shadows like layered on top of each other. It's just going to give it a little bit more of a dimensional look. And then once we're done with that, we are on to foundation for now. I am going to take the Lingerie Dipbrow foundation. This is in the color 03. This is by Guerlain. If you're not familiar with it, it does give more of a like a natural to dewy finish, and I really, really like it. If you're going, because I have oily skin, but right now it's not quite as oily as it would be in the summertime. So if you're looking for more of like a foundation that's going to give you a radiant, natural finish, this is it, girl. I absolutely love this. And I'm taking my angled kabuki brush by Sigma and just blending this all over the face. I'm really making sure to get into that hairline because foundation lines are not cute. And you can just see on my skin how it, even though it's not thick whatsoever, it does have a little bit more of a watery consistency. It gives great coverage. I mean, my redness is completely gone and my face just looks like much more even, much more smooth, but it still doesn't look like cakey or it doesn't look like I'm wearing a ton of foundation, at least in my opinion. But hey, that's just me. So much better. And now I'm going in with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. This is in the color Light. I'm just going to do my normal little triangular shapes and blend that in with the angled kabuki. I usually use my beauty blender, but I was too lazy to get up to get it wet, so this is what's happening. So once I have that blended in, I do like it a little bit lighter than my foundation, so what I'll do is I'll take the MAC emphasize sculpting powder right here, and I will use that brush in order to just kind of swipe it under my eyelids to give it more of like a brightening effect. And the brush that I'm using is the Tapered Kabuki F86. It's just going to set the concealer so it doesn't move anywhere and just give a much more like bright effect underneath the eyes. I can tell right away. Come closer! And we have eyebrows. Once we have the eyebrows, I'm going to take that pencil brush, and this is the Sigma pencil brush, and I'm going to take that purple color in the Nars Eyeshadow Duo and just run it into my lash line. This is just going to give the look a little bit more of a pop, a little bit more color without overdoing it, because honestly, I'm not really into color on my eyes. So this is how I do color. And then I'm taking the gold color from the Duo again and just putting it into my inner corners of my eyes just to give it more of like a highlighted effect. Sorry, I'm kind of out of focus. I'm too far away from the lens right now, but there we go. And then I'm just going to take any sort of blending brush and just blend in the creases right there. Again, just to make sure that there's no harsh lines in between the shimmery gold shade and the more matte brown shades that we have. And I'm taking the Nars Ita brush, and I'm using the Laguna bronzer, which is my fave, just sculpting out a little bit on the cheeks. And then I'm taking Tarte's blush in the color Exposed. Because we have color on our eyes, I want to keep it really natural everywhere else. So this is more of like a beigey bronze color. And then I'm going in with the Mary Luminizer highlight and a tapered brush and just hitting that on the outer corner of my cheekbones and then up by my eyebrows. This is just going to give it like a more luminous effect in certain light. And then right down the bridge of the nose. And then winged eyeliner. Love the look, hate doing it. But I'm using the Balm Schwing eyeliner. This is my favorite because it gives a matte finish. I am just super picky about liquid liners because I don't like it to be shiny. I love my Stila liquid liner because it's just so easy to use, but it does have a very shiny finish to it, and I really don't like that. So if you guys have any suggestions for liquid liners that have a matte finish, definitely let me know. So we have a wing. And now I am just going in with the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume Mascara, the one in the orange tube, and just hitting those lashes just to give them some more volume, some more length. And then you can't forget to go back in and hit those bottom lashes. It's just going to open up your eyes a lot. I can never go without doing my bottom lashes. So I think that just kind of like completes the look a little bit. And now we can take out their hair. Take that rat's nest out of your hair and kind of brush it out with your fingers. And then once we make ourselves presentable with our hair, we're gonna go in with our MAC Cream Sheen lipstick in the color Cream Cup. And then once we're done with that, we're gonna go in with our Buxom lip gloss. These are my favorites. This is actually the cream gloss in the color White Russian. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!